And look at him now. Oh, man, I thought that one was good.
He's online pretty much every time. White with a Tommy point, the steal, and the dime to Tatum.
Derrick White always active, making big-time plays.
And Towns. Payne the fake.
Ends up with Champagny. Here's Sarr. 4 on the 24. White
give me
with a
those.
great double team. Rear view got another steal. Mitch Tata stuck on the bench for most of the past few months, getting some run here with the injuries and the foul trouble. White with the steal.
Oklahoma City at home, and then they're started up this current 5-game winning streak.
DeRozan inside. Valanciunas couldn't make the catch. Several rebounds. Murray.
Well, in the
Ellis inside, and it's picked off by Derrick White. Not just any assist. Simon's cross-court whip intercepted by White. He read it all the way. Cornette a 70%er at the line. Three-point play, 110-94 count. And the inbounds, White steps up and steals a lollipop. Hands off to Craig. Into the lane, he's fouled.
Tatum did not play in that game. Jaylen Brown did. It's just the opposite tonight. Got a steal out front. Sexton has the ball poked away by White. Couldn't miss the little bunny. Misses 2 of them right about 5 to 7 feet out. And then Keontae has the ball poked away by Derrick White.
It's the second time a ball has been poked away. One with Sexton early on, but create space and then step back on taller players.
Turned it over. Going to leave it down low. One bounce. Cornette scores.
Good defensive segment from 8.5 left, second quarter. Look out! From behind, White poked it away from Davion Mitchell. Lobs for Cornette. Well, Celtics in front by 1. Hero missing the 3. Bam comes down with the offensive boost. Oh, threw it away. Derrick White with the steal. Leads Horford into the corner. Tatum for 3.
1-point Thunder advantage. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander beginning the quarter on the bench, and off the turnover, here's Pritchard. Surveys, pops clutch, and that's going to be goaltending. Man, did he change gears. Little three-quarter court pressure. SGA had to go off his heel, and they get the turnover.
Doncic knocked away and stolen by Derrick White.
Luka's been trying to do so much work on the right side of the floor. Normally,
I just asked that to win a bet. Good job there by White to take it away. Great hustle. Brown coming the other way. Down the lane. Does not get the reverse. But look at the fight inside for Walsh. He pulls it away and White's the line for 3. And got them all. Thought he had his record night there. 2-on-2 Blazers the other way. Avdia, of course, going to the basket. And Brown was there to take it away.
I was there that night. And, you know, you win the Jeopardy question.
Important trip for Portland. Just trying to mentally get to 11 or 10 and maybe put some late game pressure on Boston. 5 minutes presented by Eastern Bank.
You got to tell me how a player flips a switch like that, Richard.
Derrick White the steal. Celtics have had a balanced attack. Tatum the crossover, shuffle pass deflected by Westbrook, stolen by Brown, taken back by Derrick White.
and that's where the mid-range becomes so important, especially for Boston, because they have the ability to run you off the line, as you see a steal by Derrick White. They have the ability to run you off the line, and Hauser with the three.
I don't know what Tatum's doing there, Mike. There's so much traffic. Why force that?
Poor pass that time from Allen. You're right, Doris. White comes the other way. Brown, he pulls back a contested three, knocks it down.
The Cavs know they're good. They've got the best record, and yet they look like they're absolutely stunned here.
Tatum a three. Bang! What a start. It's 25-3.
By 7, 127-120. A turnover by Craig. RJ mishandles, and Tatum to Craig with a two-handed slam. RJ battling for the rebound. Mobo comes away with it. Raptors down by 2. Quick. And the length of Boston. Clock lane and a turnover. White, he can fire away, and he does. So Scotty from the foul line. And that one pops off the front of the rim, but an offensive rebound. Walter to Scotty. Finds Chris Boucher. Boucher, and it's deflected.
1 or 2 times right into
a three. Knicks haven't given him too many of those today, but they gave him one there at a bad time.
Tatum a pull-up three off. Wembanyama flags down the rebound in a crowd, and easy pickets for Derrick White from behind, knocking it away. Tatum cashes in.
In Cleveland, Cavaliers control the tip. Turnover. White gets it ahead for Holiday. Brown has been terrific offensively. The rest of the Celtics have struggled from the field. Mitchell knocked away. Derrick White.
A little bit short, but right back. And ooh, what happened? DeJounte down and in pain. Oh no. Good take by Trey. And
just like that.
Yeah, but did he smack him in the back of the arm as well? He'll get another point. He'll get points out of it.
His offense has been in a bit of a holding pattern here, mostly due to turnovers. Highland drives baseline. Speaking of, White gets ahead of the defense, gets right to the line. Celtics, who did not miss to start this third, a turnover. And they fight for it. Tatum will oblige.
Jalen pulls him out to the perimeter, goes after him, thought he was fouled, didn't get the whistle. Look at Derrick White, an early Tommy point for Derrick by Peyton Pritchard. He should get half an assist for that. White to steal, another one. Brown finds Cornette for the jam. McCollum, bona fide bucket getter. White to steal, read it all the way.
Derrick White shifting to the dunker for better spacing.
Brown this time the pull-up. Sabonis with another rebound. That's three.
Oh, Derrick White with the Tommy point.
You know they're going to make a run. It's still a lot of time left in this ball game.
Extra pass over to Holiday. It's going to be short. Dort knew it. He's able to step out there, but White able to dispossess him.
And Luke blitzing Barnes. They double it. Really good defense. Wow. What a recovery, but Barnes ends up with it. And Scout.
Picked up by Caldwell Pope. Shoots a transition three. No good. White steals the outlet pass. Just pile up as many wins as possible. Well, it's tough when you've lost all these players. And now Goga Bitadze comes up limping. All Mosley jumping around on the sideline. Holiday a three-point shot. Got it.
Oh, Brown thought he was fouled, didn't get the whistle. Derrick White playing free safety. He got popped in the head.
He was saying this guy is absolutely in love with the game of basketball. Like, he's that gym rat where you have to lock him out of the gym.
The Celtics are one of them. The Cavaliers, who we saw on Friday. So you saw him missing that lob attempt. And then it's Memphis, Dallas, and Oklahoma City.
Spent some time in Spain when he was younger. He's fluent in Spanish. Worldly guy. Hardaway lost the ball. Derrick White says, I'll take that.
Sean's beef is pretty awesome.
Cunningham got the rebound off his miss. Holland the drive. White picks his pocket. White got caught in the air. Laravia on the pickup.
Oh,
White
yeah! Tommy point for Derrick White.
White has him in jail. Kick it out. Holiday.
They are just leaving that shot wide open.
Oh, yeah. Play by White. Another Tommy point for Derrick, and then he's fouled, but the backboard got in the way. And then he takes it away from Aldama. That's twice where Derrick White has turned it over, and both times he got the steal. Tatum goes around Aldama, challenges him. Again, he scores.
They are, and having everybody step up.
Jackson lost it. White comes up with it.
Holiday guarding Lillard, who's gone off for 29 points. Trent, A.J. Green.
Bad pass stolen by Derrick White.
4-point game. Antetokounmpo to Middleton, knocked away by White. White comes up with a steal. And White will dribble it out. 6 seconds remaining, gets away from Green, throws it into Horford. The Celtics are going to win.
You Sasser the guy that can get it going.
Yeah. Creating some energy here, but he throws it right to White. Cunningham's trying to exploit this Pritchard matchup. Pistons move the ball around the arc. Harris strides. Oh, swatted by Horford.
Uh-oh, something.
Horton Tucker spins. Horton Tucker feeds Vucevic. Swatted by Derrick White.
Oh my goodness, Derrick White with the block.
He had plenty of them last season. Mismatch. Porzingis, easy do.
Oh yeah, Derrick White. Enough of that. Enough of those alley-oops to Derrick Jones.
We had a great view of that. Oh, Derrick White gets the steal.
Playing the full 94 feet. 11 straight for the Celtics. Tatum tries one. Bullseye! And spots are at a premium. Only 4 per conference in the quarterfinals. Dyson Daniels, the best steals man in the league, but he threw it right back to D. White, who saved it, and Daniels has his hands on it again. Leads the league in steals and deflections. Johnson's three-pointer. First 3 points of the game.
Good finish, 67% at the rim this season, a career high for Dame Dollar.
Just past the midway point here in the second. Draymond Green's pass deflected. Derrick White anticipating again. Curry thought there should have been a foul. White can't hit. Rebound deflected. Curry has it. His pass stolen by White. More anticipation from this great defender.
Against most teams, you say, okay, Tatum's out of the game. Let's take advantage of the second unit. Well, here comes a guy like Hauser, and they've got Derrick White out there creating havoc.
You gotta watch him. You gotta watch him.
In Boston, when that was done, and he could focus the rest of his time with his new team. But you got to build that chemistry, that core, that trust with your players. It takes time.
5 from behind the arc. Pass a little bit too high for Josh Green. It's down to a 7-point lead, and now full court pressure. The steal by White. Toppin gave it away. Pritchard one more to Tatum.
But outside of that, those Celtics just have, 4 threes. Below average performance in the first quarter nowadays.
Yeah, seriously. On pace for a lowly 16, which would have led the NBA last year.
They have a 1-point lead. Who's on the floor? Ball ends up with Bub. Bub driving. Turns the basketball over.
You've got to show early. Inside looking for the driving Sims.